In this video, we will learn how you can automatically generate content via OpenAI and share the same content on Gmail with the team. So here, I'm going to add few blog titles in Google Sheet, and the automation will pick the blog title from the sheet and will automatically generate a blog on the very same title using this OpenAI software. And after creating the blog, it will automatically send on Gmail to the team members, that too without doing anything manually. And to create this automation, I am going to connect to Google Sheets, OpenAI and Gmail application with the help of an automation software. So if you also want to automate your content creation and then content sharing part, just follow this video till end. So this is the website of that automation software, Pabbly Connect, with the help of which I am going to connect to my Google Sheets with OpenAI and Gmail application. You can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link in my description box. Now first click on this button and create your free account. The account creation is absolutely free and you will also get free tasks to test this automation, that too every month. Now I am already an existing user of Pabbly Connect, that is why I am clicking on sign in, then clicking on access now. This is how you will reach to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. From this blue button create workflow, we are going to start creating our automation. So enter workflow name, provide any random name to your workflow. I am providing the name as auto generate content via OpenAI and share with team on Gmail. Now click on create and you will see two boxes in front of you, trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. Let me show you. When this happens, do this. Understand with an example. Whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, send an email via Gmail application automatically. According to our use case, whenever the blog title is added in Google Sheets application, automatically generate the content in OpenAI application and then further send the same blog again via Gmail application. So this is how we always need to select the application in which we are setting up an automation. So here we are connecting, we are creating the automation in between Google Sheets and OpenAI first. Okay, so in trigger event, select a new or updated spreadsheet row, and the idea here is I'm going to connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect first with the help of this webhook URL, and the instruction for the same is already given here. So copy this webhook URL, go to your Google Sheets in which you have added your titles and click on this extension. Click on add-ons, click on get add-ons, and here we are going to search for the Pabbly Connect webhooks. Okay, search for the same Pabbly Connect webhooks. This is the webhook which you need to install in your account. I have already installed it, so I am going to close this for now, and here you will have to click on this extensions and you will find your Pabbly Connect webhooks option here. Okay, so click on initial setup and you will see a box will appear in front of you, and we are going to paste our webhook URL, the same webhook URL which we have received via Pabbly Connect, and it is asking for the trigger column. Well, trigger column is the last data entry column of your sheet. Well, in my sheet I'm having just a single column only, so of course I will add a column only. So whenever a new value will be updated to this trigger column, the system will trigger. Now click on send test and you will see your Google Sheet data will then send to Pabbly Connect. You can see test sent data successfully. Click on connect, and after clicking on connect, make sure you also enable this particular option, basically the send on event. So what will happen if you will enable this option? So basically if you will enable this option, now onwards whenever you will add new data here, that data will be automatically sent to Pabbly Connect, and you can see the response is received in Pabbly Connect, And let me even show you the details. The blog titles, best way to do YouTube marketing. Here is the spreadsheet name. This is the sheet name. You can see sheet 1, which I have actually the single sheet only. And moving further, this is the sheet ID, the trigger column and row index. So basically we have all the data of Google Sheet in Pabbly Connect. Now I am going to send this data. Basically I am going to send my blog title to the OpenAI application so that the application can generate the content for me, basically a random content, an automatic content for me. But before I connect OpenAI application with Pabbly Connect, let me tell you about this application. Open your browser and type openai.com and press enter, and this is how you can reach to the website. Click on API section and you will have to sign up here. I already have an account, that is why I am going to log in, and this application is all about generating the apps with OpenAI's powerful modules, and here AI means artificial intelligence. Okay, click on login. Welcome to OpenAI, and the instructions, the tutorials are also provided here. But first you'll have to click on this playground section, and as the name suggests, playground, we are going to actually play with the content, and it is really very interesting. Let me even show you the live example. Write a tagline for an ice cream shop. So here I am going to give an instruction here in a small line, and you will see the magic. How about I provide the instruction as write a story on cat. Okay, click on submit and you will see a story will be generated automatically. Once upon a time, there was a cat who loved to play with yarn. Every day, she would find a new ball of yarn to play with. Well, yes, an interesting story has been generated automatically. How about I undo the last step and I am going to give one more instruction here. Okay, write a blog on makeup techniques. Okay. So I am going to click on this submit button again, and you will see an automated blog will be generated again with the help of this playground. And you can see the content creation is very easy and very interesting here in this playground in this OpenAI application. And let me show you the few settings which you will have to make before you make any connection. So first thing is the model. So basically you can choose any kind of model via which you would like to generate the content. I am going to choose this Vinci 002 because this is the most capable model in the GPT-3 series. Okay, second thing is the temperature. Read the instructions again. Control the randomness, so lowering results in less random completions. As the temperature approaches to 0, the model will become deterministic and repetitive. So if you will keep this value 0, you will get the repetitive content, more repetitive content. And if you will increase this value, you will get more unique content. Here I am going to keep the value as 0.7 in this particular section. Coming to the next part, it is actually the maximum length, basically the content length. You can see number of tokens is actually equal to the number of content, the maximum number of tokens to generate. Okay, request can use up to 2048 or 4000 content shared between the prompt and the completion. Okay, so I have provided the limit of 256 here. You can provide the content length, the maximum token length as per your choice. Stop sequences, enter sequence and press tab. Up to 4 sequences where the API will stop generating the further content. So just provide the 4 random characters and this will consider as stop sequence in your content, and whenever the system will notice this particular stop sequence, it will stop generating the content. Alright. Further, it is asking for the top penalty. Controls the diversity via nucleus sampling. 0.5 means half of all likelihood weighted options are considered. The frequency penalty means how much to penalize new tokens based on their existing frequency in the text to so far. So it is basically decreases the repetition in the same line. Alright. Now the presence penalty, the best of, inject start text. There are few more settings available here. Just read the instructions one by one and do the settings as per your choice. But here I am going to show you one more example that how this stop sequence will actually work. So I am going to undo the last content, and here I am going to again give a prompt as how about write a reply to this comment. Okay, and here I'm going to give a comment like your video is really very interesting. Can you also add these subtitles? So I have provided a prompt here and also provided a comment, and based on which it is going to generate the comment. So here exactly I will have to provide the stop sequence. Basically I'm telling the system that here exactly my content is actually ends. Okay, clicking on submit and you will see the result. Thank you for your comment. Yes, I can add subtitles to the video. So this is the reply of this comment which has generated automatically using this software. Now as you have understood the concept of this OpenAI.com, coming back to Pabbly Connect, and let me connect the same. Click on connect, click on add new connection. It is asking for the token. Click on this particular link and it will take you directly to the page, and from here exactly I am going to copy this secret key, basically the token, and going to paste it here, and this is how you can actually connect your OpenAI account with the Pabbly Connect. Now it is asking for the model. Again I am going to select the Vinci 002 model, as I have just told you that it is actually the most capable model. Coming back here, next thing it is asking for the prompts. So here I want to generate a blog. So I'll have to provide two things for generating the blog. One is the title of the blog and second thing is the instruction, basically the prompt. So here I'm going to write a prompt as write a blog on. Okay, I have provided this particular prompt, and here I am going to provide the title of the blog. And do not worry, I'm not going to copy the title from the Google Sheet and paste it here. You can see the response of Google Sheet is actually present in this drop down. Insert the data from previous step. So we are going to map the title of the blog, and whatever the details I'm going to map here in these fields will be changed, will be replaced automatically as soon as the new data will arrive from the sheet. Okay, so this is the power of mapping. This is the power of automation. Okay, now it is asking for the maximum tokens. Well, you can actually provide as per your choice. I am going to leave it blank and then it will pick the default value. Select sampling type. So I have just told you that whether you would like to set the temperature or you would like to set the penalty, you can actually do the same as per your choice. How about I keep it as the temperature sampling only. Now it is asking for the sampling value, presence penalty, frequency penalty, sub sequences. Well, again I am going to leave all these fields blank and it will actually pick up the default values. All right, and if you are not sure that what exactly those settings are, you can actually read the instructions from here. All right, going back to Pabbly Connect, and here I am going to click on this button save and send test request, and you will see the content, the blog will be generated automatically using the OpenAI application. And you can see the responses received. This is the ID, this is the object, this is the created model, and finally under this choices 0 text you will find your content, your blog. So basically the title of our blog was, let me check, best way to do the YouTube marketing. Coming back here and cross check whether the article has been generated on the same title or not. Yes, the YouTube marketing is a process of using the power of the video sharing website to promote your products or services. services. By creating and sharing the engaging videos, you can reach a large audience of potential customers and convert them into the paying customers. So yes, the blog, the content which we have just received in the response is actually on the same title which we have provided from the Google Sheet. So this is how the content creation process will be done. Now finally, I want to send this particular content to Gmail. So basically, I am going to first draft this content in the Google Docs, and then I am going to share the same content, basically the link of my document, the Google document, to my team via Gmail. So here I will have to click on this plus icon, and here I am going to choose for the Google Docs because I want to first create a document here, and then I am going to add the content in that document. You can see create a blank document, click on connect, click on add new connection, click on connect with Google Docs, and here provide the access of your Gmail account in which you would like to create this particular Google document, all right, in which you would like to save these articles. All right, click on continue. You can see the authorization is successful and Google Docs is connected. Now it is asking for the document name. So here I am going to provide the document name as the title of the blog, which I am going to map here from the Google Sheet response. Click on save and send test request, and now I am going to open the drive of my application of my Gmail. This is the drive. And let me check for the response, and you can see the response is received, and it is clearly showing that the document has been created with this particular name. All right, going back here and let me search for the same. And you can see you created just now. Best way to do the YouTube marketing. Let me even open this document and you will see the document is blank. Now finally, I am going to add the content which I have generated here. So how? Again, you will have to click on this plus icon, and here we will choose Google Docs application once again. All right. And this time in action event, I am going to choose append a paragraph to a document. Click on connect, click on, this time I'm going to choose the existing connection, click on save, and finally it is asking for the document and the inserted text. Well, here instead of mapping this document from the drop down, I want the document name to be changed as per the new response received from the Google Sheet. So that is why I am going to enable this mapping button. I will delete this existing ID, and here I am going to map the ID of my document. Well, this is the step, the latest step, the recent step which we have just made, and I am going to map the document ID from here only. Where is the document ID? Let me find it. All right, how about we search it directly from this particular section? And yes, in the last option you will find the document ID. So now onwards, what will happen, as soon as the new document will be created from this particular step on the same document, because we have mapped the ID of the same document here, so on the same document the paragraph will be appended. And finally it is asking that what content you would like to append, what content you would like to insert. So again, enter text or map data. Click on this field, and I am going to fetch the content from the OpenAI app, basically OpenAI step, and this was the content which I have generated. Going to map the same, click on save and send test request, waiting for the response. All right, so the response is also received. Going back to my Google Docs and waiting for the article, and yes, you can see the whole article, the whole content has been added here automatically. So finally this particular step has been completed, where I have created a document and inserted the random content. Now finally I want to share this with my team. So firstly I'll have to change the permission, because currently this is actually private to only me. So how I am going to do this? Click on this plus icon, and here I am going to choose Google Drive as my action application. And in the action event, you will have to search for the, well, let me show you, share a file with anyone. This is the action event you will have to select in order to change the permission of your sheet. Here again I am going to select the existing connection, click on save, and finally it is asking for the file ID. Again I am going to enable this mapping button, delete this existing ID, and will map which particular ID. You tell us. The ID which I have just generated, basically this particular document. Here is the ID. Click on this button, save and send test request, and waiting for the response. Alright, and you can see the response is received going back to this particular document, and let me check for the permission. Alright, let me close it and let me check for the permission. Yes, anyone with the link, the permission has been changed. So finally we can now easily share this particular document with anyone over Gmail or over any other application. And let me even show you the URL which exactly we are going to send to our people, basically the PDF URL. Okay, you can see here the export links application /PDF. Let me even open this particular link and let me even show you in the new tab. Okay, it is getting downloaded as the PDF file, and it should be the same file which we have generated. Let me open the same. And yes, it is the same file. Coming back to Pabbly Connect, and I am going to send the URL of this particular PDF to Gmail. Okay, so that is why click on this plus icon, and here I am going to add Gmail as my action step. All right. And in the action event, since I want to send an email, it will be the same. The action event will be the same. Click on connect, click on add new connection, connect with the Gmail. Again, provide the access of your Gmail account. All right, I have provided the same. All right, click on continue. And this is how you will be connected. Okay, your Gmail account will be connected with Pabbly Connect. The authorization is successful. Now it is asking for the recipient email addresses. So multiple email addresses can be entered as a comma separated list, and this is the example. So basically you can add as many as email addresses as you want, basically to whom you would like to share this particular content. So here I am going to add 2 email addresses since I wanted to share this content with 2 people of my team actually. Okay, so I have added the same. Now moving further, it is asking for these 2 fields. Well, I'm going to keep them blank. The sender name, again you can add it as per your choice. How about I write it as manager from Pabbly. This is going to be the sender name. Okay. Finally, it is asking for the email subject. Kindly review this article and share your approval, or you can write it the feedback. You can write anything. Okay, now proceeding further, it is asking for the reply to, leave it blank. The email content type, in case you want to do the basic formatting, basically the bold, the new line, the italic, you can choose this HTML. Otherwise you can go with the plain. I will go with this HTML email content type. And here finally it is asking for the email content. Well, I have already prepared a nice email which I am going to share with my team. This is the content. I'm going to copy and paste it here, and it is asking for hello. I have just created content for the blog, and here I am going to provide the blog title. Okay, so I'm going to map the title from the Google Sheet response. This was the blog title. Now another line is actually the link of the doc is in the attachment. So we are going to share the link in the attachment. Okay, you'll have to do the following changes in the blog, and these are the changes which I am going to share with my team along with the blog. All right. First point is, first review the article. Second, do the proper formatting of the article. Third is check the grammar. Fourth is, when the blog is approved, publish it on the website. And finally, the last option is for images, you can ask for the designers from content team head. So this is the email which I would like to compose, and I want to change this particular title every time the news response is there. That is why I have mapped this title. Moving further, it is asking for the file name and the attachment. attachment. So in the attachment field, yes, I am going to map the same value, basically the PDF value. How about I search it directly? This is the URL /PDF. So by clicking on this PDF link, I have mapped the same, and it is asking for the file name. I want the file name again with the title of the blog. Going to click on this button, but before that, let me show you my Gmail account first. So this is the Gmail account, and here only I am going to receive that particular email automatically. Click on this button and waiting for the response. And yes, you can see the response is received. The response result status is also sent. Going back here and waiting for that article to be arrived. All right. And you can see the email has been arrived automatically. Kindly review this article and share your approval. And the doc has also been added here, basically the PDF file, but there is no formatting done yet. Why? Because we have actually forgot to provide the formatting tags, basically the HTML tags here. So every time if you want any new line, you will have to provide this BR in this angular bracket. Okay, so provide this BR for the new line. So I am going to provide the same after every particular statement wherever I would like to add the new line. So I'm actually adding the same. Okay, after this attachment also I want line. After this blog hyphen also I want new line. And here also after all these sub points I want a new line. That is why I am adding this BR after each and every statement. Okay, after this from as well. Going to click on this button save and again wait for the response. All right, let me refresh this particular section. Waiting for the email to be arrived, and yes, the email has been arrived once again, and this time you can see I have actually received the email along with the proper formatting. In case you want to add the new line more number of times, you can add that particular BR tag as per your choice. And this is the same article which we have generated via Google Sheet and with the help of OpenAI and YouTube marketing is the process of using. Yes, it is the same. So this is how with the help of Pabbly Connect you can actually create this automation of content creation and then content sharing part. So let me tell you what exactly we have done. Firstly, we have connected the Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect where we have provided the blog titles, and with the help of OpenAI application we have generated an automated content, basically a blog, and then created a document and added the content which we have generated in the document. Then we have changed the permission of that document, and finally we have shared the same particular content with my team. So this is how you can create this automation. And in case you would like to clone this particular workflow into your account, I will attach the shareable link of this workflow in my description box for your reference. And once you have created this automation inside Pabbly Connect, you do not have to do anything manually. Simply add the titles here and everything will be done in the backend. Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.